This is the Ottawa Senators Outlook. Here is your host, Jack Henry.
Hello everybody, welcome to the Ottawa Senators Outlook. I'm your host Jack. This is my recap reaction to Game 2 of the first round series between the Toronto Maple Leafs and the Ottawa Senators. And this game goes to sudden death overtime, but the Maple Leafs get the better end. They win 3-2 in overtime, and now they double their series lead to 2 games over Ottawa's 0. So in the first period at 3:43, Morgan Riley scores to make it 1-0, and the second pair at fault yet again. There was no reason for that pass. I think it was Nylander that had that assist, but I do not understand how that pass goes through, and just an easy goal there for Morgan Riley. And then we go later in the period. John Tavares scores on the power play to make it 2-0 Toronto again. The penalty kill for Ottawa is just horrible. And other than experience, this was a big issue for the Senators. Their penalty kill just continuing and continuing to struggle. And you can't do that against an elite power play team like Toronto. So that's all you get after the first period. The Senators are down 2-0. However, for the rest of regulation, the Senators actually were the better team. They showed that they had a lot more confidence, and overall they did play a lot better in this game than they did in Game 1. The bottom line is they really couldn't solve Anthony Stolarz whatsoever. I have no understanding as to how they don't know how to just crash the net, because what we've seen from Stolarz is he's very horrible at tracking rebounds, and it just seems like the Senators, like every chance they get, I don't get it. But regardless, Brady Tkachuk scores on the power play, his first goal of the playoffs to cut the lead in half, and that's all you get after the second period. In the third period, with 5 minutes to go, Adam Gaudette scores on the deflection to make it a tie game at 2 goals apiece. And I think there was 2 minutes before Tim Stützle had a chance, but he passed it back to the middle of nowhere. Like, I don't understand how the Senators don't understand to not shoot the puck. It is the playoffs. You have to shoot the puck, and you can't just keep passing it like they have repeatedly during the regular season. It is a whole different ball game. The Toronto Maple Leafs, even though the Senators played a lot better and frankly were the better team for 40 minutes, the Maple Leafs are a really good team, and there was a reason why they're up 2-0 in this series. But I was really happy with the effort overall until this happened. This absolutely infuriated me on another level that I really don't understand. But the Senators are skating up the ice. They're going into the offensive zone. Drake Batherson has the puck, and he makes a garbage pass, a garbage back check, no defense from him whatsoever, and Dylan Cousins the same way. He just does a flyby by Max Domi, who puts it in the back of the net to win the game in overtime, 3 minutes in, and the Leafs win the game by a final score of 3-2. So the goaltending matchup, once again, was Ullmark versus Anthony Stolarz. Stolarz stellar once again, 26 of 28 for a .929 save percentage. You can't really say that about Ullmark. Ullmark stopped 18 of 21 for an .857 save percentage. I understand that the majority, at least 2 of those goals, were not his fault, but at the end of the day, Anthony Stolarz is playing like Vasilevsky right now. And I know the Lightning lost pretty big to Florida, but regardless, Anthony Stolarz is looking phenomenal out there. There is no reason for Ullmark not to do so, and I understand that he has playoff struggles, but at the end of the day, you're going to need to make saves. He's not looking like that $8.25 million goaltender that he got signed to. At some points in the regular season, he did, but again, the playoff struggles are really starting to become a huge factor, and now the Senators find themselves down 2-0 in the series. They're going to have to win 4 of the next 5 games to win this series, and that's going to be a real uphill battle. Fortunately for the Senators, the series now shifts to Ottawa, so maybe with the confidence that they built in this game, maybe they'll find a way to win a game or whatever they need to do. But regardless, the Senators somewhat have their backs against their wall now. They're down 2-0 to the Maple Leafs, and the Maple Leafs, I don't believe, have lost the series when they were down 2-0, but either way, this is not good for Ottawa. It really isn't. I understand that they played a lot better in this game, but to be frank, they absolutely could have won this game. They need to pepper Anthony Stolarz with shots. It's that simple. So, again, 3-2 overtime loss to the Toronto Maple Leafs in this one. The Senators are now down 2-0 in this series. Give me your thoughts on this game. I will see you after the game on Thursday, because that's when Game 3 is scheduled. It will be at the Canadian Tire Center, so for the first time since May of 2017, there will be playoff hockey back at the Canadian Tire Center in Canada. So pretty anticipating if Sens fans can even get in there, because who knows, maybe Leafs fans will fill up that arena, but let's knock on wood and hope that doesn't happen, because yikes. Anyways, this is my recap. Like and subscribe, but for now, this is Check Me Out Sens Outlook, and go Sens go.
Thank you for watching this presentation of the Ottawa Senators Outlook. For more of this podcast, click on the videos on the left, and subscribe by clicking on the icon on the right. Thank you.